Okay, welcome. This is James Possible, aka My Forex Yoda. This is a bonus video. It goes along with the SimpleADR video I just created. And after posting that video, even while I was editing and putting it together, I realized that I took the long way around to show you how to create a default template in Metatrader 4. So I'm going to show you an easier way where you don't have to be a technical person or a geeky person like me. You can do it within Metatrader 4. And so let's, without further ado, let's just step into it. Okay, here's Metatrader 4, and set up exactly like I had it set up in the SimpleADR video. If you haven't seen that, definitely watch that video. It's a handy little tool. It's right here, the one displaying ADR 122 pips. Now, let's right-click on the chart, go to Template, and you'll see right here, blank black chart. That's my basic chart. There's no frills, no nothing on it, okay? Other than the pair symbol. So let me strip all this off here. Chart period, get rid of that, and boom. And I believe that's it. I'm just going to save it to make sure. But this is the basic setup right here. Nothing else on it, no frills or anything. So if we go into Market Watch, click the button, or hold your control key down, press the letter M as in Mary, and it'll bring up this list of pairs that you can trade. Okay. Now I'm going to open up a chart window for USD Swiss, for the US Swiss. And you can see, since there is no default chart or template, that Metatrader 4 just defaults to its standard grid and yucky, just not a friendly setup. And we can go to Aussie, yen, same thing. It's just that's what Metatrader 4 defaults to. So instead of looking at that, we can go back to the EA, and we can do a couple things. First, let's just take this my basic blank black chart, and I'm going to save it. So I'm going to right-click on the chart. Let's get this out of the way so you don't have to look at that. Right-click on the chart, go to Templates, Save Template, and I'm just going to type in default .tpl, and you don't have to put the extension on there as long as all that's there is default. So I'm going to click Save, and now when we go to right-click on the chart and go to Template, you'll see we have the blank black chart plus default chart, and they're both the same. So I'm going to click on default, then I'm going to go back and click on blank black chart. You see, so they're the same template. Now let's go back to Market Watch, and let's open up EuroCAD, and boom, you see, we're no longer looking at the generic default Metatrader 4 chart. And we can go back to the other two charts. Yeah, these two right here, US Swiss, right-click on it, go to Templates. I can select blank black chart. Then I can go to the Aussie yen, and this time instead of blank black chart, I'm going to select default, and we get the same result. Pretty cool, right? Now, since I want other indicators on this. I'm going to click on the indicator button, or you can press the hotkey combination, Control plus N, and then go to. So I'm going to add in my basic ones, chart period. Then I'm going to also add the SimpleADR, which I cover in the video. I'm going to go ahead and change the settings here since I know them. No need in accepting defaults. Everything else looks fine. Boom. Okay, now I'm set up. This is the template I want. So I'm going to right-click on the chart, go to Templates, and I'm going to go Save Template. I'm going to highlight Default, and I'm going to click Save. It's going to ask me to replace. I'm going to say yes. Okay, now if I right-click and go back to Templates, I select a blank black chart. You see all I have is the pair symbol on the top right. If I go right-click Template down to Default, you can see I have my time frame label, and then I also have the SimpleADR. So I have all three of those. And let's say I want to change it even more. Really on my default, I want, let me grab one of my other ones that I've used. My MACD. This is one I created. It's a little bit different than most, and in that it actually has a center line, a zero line. So now I have all of this. I'm going to go back. I'm going to right-click on the chart. I'm going to go to Template, Save, highlight Default, click Save. It's going to ask me to replace it. I'm going to say yes, and now that's my template. Now we can go back here, and I'm going to close the EuroCAD. Let's go back to Market Watch, which is Control M, and let's go to EuroCAD chart, and boom, it opens up with everything on there that I wanted. So it's a very handy tool, but let's say I got tired of using my MACD. I'm going to do Control I, which takes me into the indicator list. I'm going to highlight the MACD. I'm going to delete, boom, and that takes me back to the default that I wanted to begin with. Now, here's the thing. If I don't save that and I open up another chart, it's going to have the MACD on there. So I'm going to close that chart. I'm going to come back here to the basic setup that I want, and I'm going to right-click, go to Template, Save Template. I'm going to highlight Default, click Save, Overwrite, yes. And now let's go back to Market Watch and open up the New Zealand US, and voila, there it is. All right, I think that's about it. Nothing really more to show you. I just want to show you how to set the default template within Metatrader 4, so you didn't have to do anything outside of it. So let's go back to, let's wrap this up. You can find me at fxtoys.at/myyoda, and that will bring up this page. I have on that page are all my social link contacts plus tools that I have available. So check me out. You have questions, ask, give me a shout, friend me, follow me, all those kind of things. And yeah, happy trading. Talk to you soon.